Greetings viewers and subscribers. So today's video is sponsored by Master Touch Automotive Solutions. At Master Touch, you can get all your car keys cut. They also do digital key cutting programming. Master Touch, they also offer the following solutions: key programming of lost and spare keys, ECU repairs and programming, motor vehicle diagnostic. They check engine and ABS. So whether you drive a Toyota, a BMW, a Mitsubishi, a Mercedes-Benz, a Nissan, a Subaru, a Chevrolet, check with Master Touch Automotive Solutions. I guarantee you that they'll supply all your needs. And when you call them, tell them Popeye tell you to call. You can call Master Touch at 876-512-2150. You can also email them at jpwala, that's jpwala @yahoo.com. Check with Master Touch. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Now today is one of our subscribers' birthday. Nikisha Williams, happy birthday to you. Here is hoping that you live to see a lot more. Bless up yourself, Nikisha. Thanks for the support. So, before we start the journey, we'd like to take time out to congratulate the winners for yesterday's phone credits. The winners, they're on your screen. Now, whenever we ask any questions, and we have been doing this from day one, whenever we ask any questions, your answers will only be accepted in the comment section. We have gotten a number of WhatsApp messages with persons giving us the answer. We do our thing transparently. We want everybody to see. So if you send us a WhatsApp message, or if we say we are going to accept answers by WhatsApp messages to us and to you, that would not be transparent. So everything we do in terms of giving away credits, we want it to be done in the comment section. Whenever we identify the winners, we put this message under the winners' comments. So say for example, you are winner number 1, would tell you to drop the 2 last digits of the number you want the credit to be added to under the reply that we are going to post. Then you're going to use the same number with the 2 last digits to send us a WhatsApp message to 876-458-9111. When you send the message to that WhatsApp number, you indicate whether or not you are using Digicel or Flow. Now, we're going to have to postpone the question for today, and here is the reason. We're going to be returning with it tomorrow. Here is the reason. We send credits via direct transfer, meaning we send the credit to you when you win from a phone number or 2 phone numbers. Both Digicel and Flow, there's a certain limit that they allow you to transfer each day. You cannot go beyond that limit. Up to this morning, we were still sending credit to persons. So if we are going to ask questions today and some persons win and persons don't get the credit, by the end of the day, we don't want persons to be thinking anything, because we try to give everybody who have won their credit before the day is done. As a result, tomorrow we'll be resuming the questions. And seeing that we are going to resume tomorrow, Monday, the next set of questions will be on Wednesday. We are going to have to skip a day. I hope you understand. We are trying to do this thing right. But like we said, ensure that your answers is in the comment section for everybody to see it. Alright? And congrats again to the winners for yesterday. Yes, there were a lot of winners. But what we had to do is go through. And like we promised, the persons who win are the persons who gave the answers correctly first. And second, they are the winners. Alright? Bless upon yourself. So, in today's journey, we have gone to a place named Bath Mountain in Westmoreland last week. So today we'll be driving from Bath Mountain back to Savanna-la-mar. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, let me start with some good news. Yesterday, in the video we had said that Mr. Cunningham, the husband of Nurse Cunningham, who died last week Monday as a result of COVID-19, we had said that Mr. Cunningham was in the hospital. We are going to correct that. We are happy to report that Mr. Cunningham, he had also contracted the COVID-19, but happily, Mr. Cunningham is at home, and we are told that Mr. Cunningham, he should be okay shortly. Well, not okay mentally, because Mr. Cunningham, he's grieving the loss of his wife, a super nurse, Nurse Cunningham. Once again, condolences to the family and friends of Nurse Davis Cunningham. May her soul rest in peace. We also saw where somebody was asking whether or not the persons who are dying have been vaccinated. We read a report somewhere where Mr. Cunningham, he had reported that both he and his wife, they were planning to take the vaccine. So no, they were not vaccinated. When we interviewed Marco Bacchus, the son for both Mike and Marcia Bacchus, you can go back and see that interview. Marco, he told us that his parents were not vaccinated. So, I hope that answered the question. Most of the persons we know who are dying from corona, they have not been vaccinated. We know of a story. A church was in session. The pastor, he was on the pulpit preaching about not being vaccinated. A lady, she went and she held the mic and she told everybody, the congregation, that they should not take the vaccine because it's the mark of the beast. Sufficing to say, that lady, she's battling corona. That same lady, her father died from corona. That same lady, her husband died from corona. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like I said, and I have always been saying, I will not be debating this vaccine issue with anybody. I have been vaccinated, and I would love for you to be vaccinated. If you know of persons who have been vaccinated and they died from it, I don't know of anybody. In fact, most of the persons who are now at the hospital battling corona, the practitioners will tell you that most of them are not vaccinated. Isn't that telling you something? Let us move on. In the first story, no, this one, it happened at the Negril Transportation Center. For those of you who know Negril and you know the Negril Transportation Center, there's a National Water Commission building that is next door to the Transportation Center. But next door to that National Water Commission building is the Negril Police Station. So these hoodlums, they don't care where they go to carry out their atrocities. This incident, it took place at the Negril Transportation Center. It took place early yesterday morning, Saturday, the 4th of September 2021, about some minutes to 1 o'clock. Now, we are told that a man, he's known as Gangalee. He lives in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Gangalee, he was riding his motorcycle through the Negril Transport Center. Remember, this was minutes to 1 a.m. A curfew is in full effect. So Gangalee, he was riding his motorcycle through the Negril Transport Center when we are told that another motorcycle with 2 men aboard rode up, intercepted Gangalee and opened gunfire at him. Gangalee, he managed to ride the motorcycle straight to the Negril police station. He had received gunshot wounds to his chest, his abdomen, and his right leg. When he rode into the Negril police station, we are told that he collapsed and fell off the motorcycle. Gangalee, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he has been admitted in a serious condition. At the time of recording this video, our information is that Gangalee, he was still alive. We are hoping that Gangalee, he pulled through, and we are hoping that he knows who his attackers are and is able to give the police this information so that these culprits, these hoodlums, can be taken off the street one way or another way. Negril has been seeing a lot of violence, a lot of gun violence in previous time. Well, not necessarily in previous time. For a while now, there are some guys who have been carrying out mayhem in Negril. In the next incident, no, this one, it took place at a place named Paradise Heights. Now, Paradise Heights is in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. It took place on Friday, the 3rd of September 2021, about 7:30 p.m. Our information is that a man, his name is Mr. Richard Arnett. He's 29 years old and he lives at Paradise Heights in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Now hear this. Richard Arnett. He is the son of a former policeman with the same surname. That policeman was a crime fighter in Montego Bay. He was attached to the CIB in Montego Bay for years. Richard Arnett, our information is that he is the nephew of Bebe. Anybody here know who Bebe is or who Bebe was? Bebe was a top scammer in Montego Bay. He was taken out years ago. We are told that Richard, he is the nephew of Bebe. In fact, his mother is the sister of Bebe. That is the information we are getting. If we are wrong, please correct us. But one thing we are not wrong about is that Richard, he was heavily involved in the game. He was deeply involved in the game. We are told that for a while now, for months now, Richard, he has been in conflict with some other guys who are deeply involved in the game. It is said that some money came in and the money was not shared properly. Do you get my drift? It is said that thousands of US dollars came in and the money was not distributed properly. So, on the date and time we gave, Richard, he was sitting in a Nissan AD wagon motor car. He was sitting in the car along the Paradise Heights main road. A man in his mid-20s, he was standing next to the car and talking to Richard. This car was parked right across from a guest house at the said Paradise Heights when our information is that a group of men, they approached Richard and the next man. They opened gunfire on Richard, who was the target. Both men, they were hit. The police were called in and Richard and the other man, they were rushed to a nearby hospital where Richard, he was pronounced DEAD. The other man, he had received a gunshot wound to his left shoulder. So he was admitted in a serious but stable condition. But Richard, he received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. When this crime scene was processed, our information is that 9 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, Richard, he was the target for these hoodlums. And like I've been saying for a while now, being involved in this game, it is likely that you are digging your own grave. Because with all of the money that you're going to make, there's gonna come a time when somebody feel like you have wronged them. There's gonna come a time when somebody is gonna want the client that you are beating. There's gonna come a time when somebody is gonna feel like you are getting all of the pretty girls. You are buying all of the expensive vehicles. And they're gonna plan and take you out. Most of the guys involved in this game, it seems as if they have sold their soul to the devil. They don't love people again. It's only the money that they love. We have seen this so many times. Friends become biggest of enemies because of the love for money. It no matter, or it no matter to them that a thief the money from somebody, you know. But once you decide to thief some of that thieving money from them, X mark the spot. You are marked for death. Young men, if you are already in the game and you make some money, here is my advice to you. Try and use that money and do something good. Try and draw yourself out of it. I am being realistic because ain't no way I'm gonna tell you to return the money, because that is not realistic. What I am saying to you is, if you are already in it, come out of it. If you are not yet involved in the game, nobody go in it unless you don't want to live to see a certain age. There's money to be made from it, but you are digging your grave. You are signing your death warrant. Some persons are gonna be saying, I am wasting my breath. But I cannot change the world. I cannot change the majority's mindset. But if what I am saying can reach one person, that is enough. Now, if you are here and you are watching our videos, if you have not yet hit on the like button, please smash the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the movement, we are now past 31,000 subscribers. We are growing. Grow with us. Hit on the subscribe button so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. Now, in the final story for today, and this one, we are going to be returning to it. We are getting some serious information in this one. We can't put it out yet because we are seeking some confirmation. We have gotten some information already. Well, at the end of the story, we are going to tell you where we are heading with this one. It took place early yesterday morning again. Saturday, the 4th of September 2021, some minutes after 3 o'clock. It took place at a place named Seaton Crescent. Now, Seaton Crescent is in Savanna-la-mar in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that a man, his name is Mr. Richard Thompson. He was popularly called POO POO. It is said that he was at his house when some men, 4 men, kicked off his door. The men identified themselves as police. When they entered the house, POO POO, he was immediately shot and taken out by these hoodlums. We are told that POO POO's throat was also cut. His head was almost taken off. The police were called in and POO POO, who had already passed, he was taken to the Savanna-la-mar hospital, where POO POO, he was pronounced DEAD. When this crime scene was processed, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, let me give you a hint as to the information we are getting. POO POO, he was said to be a witness in a case that is now before the courts. In that case, there were 4 eyewitnesses. We are gonna tell you what happened to the 3 eyewitnesses before POO POO. We are also gonna tell you what case these persons were witness to, and we are gonna tell you where that case reached now. We are also told that POO POO, he was offered by the police to be placed on the witness protection program, but he decided that no, he's okay. The police cannot force anybody to go on to that program, but this case when you hear the full details, you're gonna see that the mayhem will never end. It will be shocking to learn what happened to the 3 other witnesses in this case. Stand by for it. We are getting the details, we are trying to get it right, and then we are gonna bring it to you. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.